Good day everyone, welcome back. How are you doing today? Okay, it's another video where I'll be explaining to you, I'll be showing you the trade I'm looking forward to take this week and also the one I'm currently in. Alright, so without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. So first off, I am still holding my NZD card trade. Okay, the trade is still running quietly well in profit. Okay, as you can see right here, the NZD card. I'm taking my time to write that out. So you can see the trade is still running profit. My trading stop is right at the top here. And over the past couple of days now, I noticed that the trade is finding it so hard to actually continue to take me out in profit. So there is a possibility that this week I might get trailed out in profit anyways. All right, however, and this is the reason why I do not like to personally leave the trade to run itself without proper trade management. Okay, this is why any trader shouldn't do that. Okay, once the market run into some profit, you are expected to trade it. Okay, it's yes, some people, yeah, I've seen so many things in the market. Okay, like, okay, I don't like trading because there was a time the market will come all the way up, close me out and break even and then fall down again. There's a possibility of that for sure. Okay, I've seen it happen so many times as well personally. But what I do instead was when the market trailed me out, okay, and then it did a much bigger pullback, what I'll do is look for another entry. Since so far the trend is still quite valid, it has not broken any significant structure. Of course, I can take another entry and see if I can still ride it all the way back down to where I was before. Okay, it is good. Nobody really knows. Okay, market can go this direction today and then go the other way, the other direction tomorrow. So it is always very important to trail your profit out slowly. Okay, it is always important that way. So as far as my NZD card trade is concerned, it's currently running in very decent profit. That should be around 1.8 or 1.5% profit. If the case may be, yes, 1.5, 1.6% profit. So the target is ultimately 1 ratio 2.8. Okay, but the plan was to see if I can actually get it all the way down here. But I guess with the drop and the old weakness in the Kiwi, okay, New Zealand dollar, I guess probably the pair is ready to make some adjustments, and the fundamentals coming this week could also be the reason why I'm seeing all this dramatic pullback right now. But I will still hold it. Okay, first I'm gonna hold it. I will still keep and see if my trading stop will actually catch the old pullback. Okay, this is not the first time I will see the market actually get to this place and then return back to the downside. So I really want to see that happen because I won't mind getting the whole of 2.8% of this old trade. Okay, that will make a lot of sense. And I've also accumulated a ton loads of what? A ton loads of swap. So it's not much. Okay, but I really love to see how it goes. So this is the only trade I'm currently holding. The previous video I was still holding USD CHF. Okay, I was selling USD CHF and at the same time I was selling USD JPY. Okay, well those have actually closed me out in profit as well. This trade out in something around 4% profit. UJ trade out in 4% profit, and then USD CHF trade out in 1.2 thereabout percent profit. Okay, so it's been an amazing month so far for me so far. Okay, but you know it can actually get much better. All right, it can actually get much better. So that is the plan now. So let's take a quick dive into the trade I'm looking forward to take this week and see what the market is actually saying or what the market has planned for us this week. So I'm starting with euro dollar. So as far as the euro dollar is concerned, my initial plan was to see a decisive break below this particular support zone right here, this key zone. Okay, because at the time it was resistance and at the time it was support. Now it's been broken again with this 8-hour candle which happened yesterday. That is fine and brilliant. Okay, the simple thing I want to take in that if I can get a pullback, okay, to retesting this area and now use as resistance again. Okay, I want it to be resisted. Okay, I want it to be retested and resisted. Once that happens, then I will look for a much bearish trade. Okay, I will look for a short trade. However, I'm not sure if it's gonna touch it, but I will keep a close tab on this, because first, I don't want to enter a trade at this bottom. It doesn't make any cool sense. And if I take the chart to 4-hour time frame, which is where I actually look for my entry, you can see that the market decisively break below here and then continue. So and right now it's forming the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 16 hours right there. Okay, we notice that the market is also weakening slowly. This bearish momentum is simply weakening, so we might get a push to this area where the market is being resisted, and then that will give me an opportunity to take what? To take a more discounted sell. All right, and wherever the market goes from there, if you watch my previous video, you understand that I've been actually on this trade for a very long time. I've saw this head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and I said if we break below here, okay, then that means we have a very good head and shoulder pattern. Okay, very decisive one. You can see this is the neckline, broken, retested, and continuation. All right, I don't want to say I missed this trade. This is my entry, but it actually is. Okay, but I just like a break and retest kind of trade. Yeah, I don't know. It makes more sense to me with candlestick. But when I saw a very big push on the market, I don't want to get into that and then have myself ended. Holding on to a very dramatic drop. If at all I can just see this price even corrected to this level, I will take the trade, because I just want a much discounted entry. Basically, that's the plan here. So moving forward, the next trade is gold. Okay, so as far as gold is concerned, gold witnessed some very dramatic push last week. First off, I took a buy here. I took my first buy somewhere around here. Okay, first time ever. I took a buy here. I closed it here impatiently, and then when the market pushed back and went up, I was pinned. So when the market pulled back, I took another buy here. I closed at the top here, right? You can see me. I keep closing them because of trailing stop. It got me trailed out right there. Okay, and then like I said again, okay, there's always a possibility because I took another buy here, and then I close it somewhere around there, another trail. You can see this trail right there. So I took another one and I got trailed out, and then I took another one here, which closed me out in loss for sure. And then when the market jumped all the way down here, I took another buy. I think I took another buy here, closed me out in loss. I took another one here, trade me out in loss right there. Trade me out in profit. So I got like profit. I got trade out profit. I got another profit. I got I only took one trade here, so I got another profit, and then right here I got a loss. Right here again I got a loss, then I got a trade out profit. So overall I've only had two decent losses, and the rest are just profit. Even some of them might be it's the real profit that I can say I can count as profit is this one right here. I got like 2% profit plus 2% profit. This one right here I got plus 3% profit. I can count. The rest are just less than 1% because they are trailing stop. Right, like this one is a trailing stop. This could have been a very good one for me, but I didn't take it. Okay, I closed it out way too early right here. So that was on me. Okay, that was on me because of trailing stop anyways. And after that, I took a loss here. Loss is always, it's always buoyant and straightforward. So there's no trailing out of loss there. And this other one, I lost the one, I trade out this one. So right now, what is the plan? Okay, forgive me running you through my back testing and the trade I pick. So now what the plan currently is to see, okay, the plan currently is to see if I can okay, good, if I can get a rebound from this level to the downside, because obviously, right, gold seems to be actually deteriorating slowly. The bullish momentum seems to be weakening. As a matter of fact, it has already weakened. Okay, this particular drop, it happened last week, and it weakened the whole bullish strength. It discouraged all the buyers because so many people are actually trying to take another buy there, still targeting this new all-time high at 24.83, but that did not play out at all. It didn't play out nicely. It didn't play out very well. So people were literally just tired of buying gold. I'm one of them. So now I'm currently based on technicals that is in front of me right now. I wouldn't mind taking a short trade if I can see a candlestick that closed below this previous lows. Okay, if I see a candlestick that closed below this previous low, I will take a short trade right there, and I will simply target the April June low, and that would automatically wrap gold into a very nice range band. That means it's still ranging. Okay, that means still ranging from here to here. I can simply as well, I can as well just delete this particular key zone because it seems not to be making sense anyways. But let me leave it there. Okay, let me leave it there. I don't want to use that. Let's use another one. Okay, that is a little bit better, but it's too colorful. So let's reduce the color just a bit. Let's make it 20. All right, so it's a little bit colorful. Now let's make it 20. Let's make it 13. I think we might have to make it 40. Alright, the color is fine now. Alright, so first off, we can as well just draw another one to the top here. At the top here, anyways. And that would be, I need to change the color again. That's funny. Good, I think that's that. Okay, so as you can see right there, I think, I'm not sure, this level still holds the price, so I'm gonna use it because it's the key zone. It's only been broken a couple of times. It has not been really violated like that. So we can categorically say that gold is in the range band because we have a resistance there, another resistance, there's a resistance. But though it's an all-time high resistance, but it's a resistance nonetheless. Okay, we have a support here, we have another support here, we have another support here, and then maybe we're gonna get a new support here. Who knows, right? So obviously gold is in the range on the daily time frame. However, for fact that this particular structure is here to be destroyed to the downside, okay, there's still possibility that gold might still go up. All right, so I will be very careful right here. That's why we use trailing stop, because we know there is always an orders on the way. If I take a short trade on maybe on 4 hour and the market get to this price level and then it started going up, there's a possibility that I'll be trading that stop for sure. There's a possibility. It might not be any profit, but I will at least trade it to like break even, because so far what I've seen is it's rather just protects your capital. You should always look after your capital. Based on my experience with trading swing, I mean especially swing trading in general, you should always look after your capital. You don't have any other business doing any other thing than just looking after your money, protecting your capital all day, every day. Simple as that. Okay, so that's the plan here. If this particular trend line is broken to the upside, okay, and we get the break of this particular structure, let me actually try again. So let's assume the market fall all the way down here. I'm in a profit and then break the trend line. I'm already trailed out. Or if the moment this trend line is broken, I'm trading out already, and then break above here, pull back, and then start using this particular structure right here as support again. The first step, that means this particular key zone is violated because it's been pierced through so many times, so it's getting weakened. That means it doesn't really make sense again. But probably for the very last time, I'm gonna use that support to get into a buy trade, to get into a buy trade. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna delete it. Doesn't make sense again. I'll look for another one, probably this one. Okay, I will transfer it from here and I will take it all the way down to this level where I will drop it. I will draw it right at the bottom here. Okay, that will now be a much better key zone for me, because I want to see if the price will actually come down and break it, then use it as resistance, because that will now make a much better sense for me. Okay, but for now, it still looks quite clean. I'm talking about this particular structure right here at the top. You can see resistance, support. Now maybe it's gonna be used as resistance again. I don't know, but it seems like it's gonna be. So I'm watching and I'm waiting. All right, so that's the plan on gold. Let me go back to a much smaller time frame so you can see what I'm saying clearly, and I will move into the next one. So you can see what I'm saying. You can see resistance, support, and then we have another resistance. Okay, if it continues to go down, fine. If we break above it, pull back again, use that support. That will be the last time I will use, or I will even recognize the key zone. Then I will do what? The next one to be adjusted to probably this zone. So where we have support, okay, and then the market now break come down, it has to break this structure, use it as resistance, then I will now say that okay, maybe this one also make kind of sense. All right. Aside that, I am not interested in this again. If don't forget what I said, if it was broken like this again, all right, and that will guide me into buying for sure. I will take another buy. All right. So that's the plan on gold for now. Let's see how this plays out, and we have to just watch, sit down, relax, and watch how the market unravels this week. The month is almost over anyway, so I think, and we had a very decent trade this month. It has been a very jolly, full, and very interesting month for me, basically. So let's go into the next pair, which is Euro GBP. Euro GBP, I was actually waiting for a very decent buy. Okay, after witnessing a, a destructive and a very dramatic push to the upside, I was gonna say demonic, but it wasn't demonic. It's just very, very cool. Okay, the push to the upside happened. I think we should be able to track that on the 4 hour time frame. I think we should be able to see that on the 4 hour time frame. Let's go quickly to the 4 hours time frame. Let's see what happened right there. Yes, you can see that push to the upside. So many of my friends started saying, because I have a group of people we trade together, so said, oh, let's take a buy because we've been watching it for a very long time. We saw this breakout, we saw this pullback. Now we have our entry confirmation. I said, nah, Euro GBP will definitely pull back. It doesn't move without pullback. It's just that weird. You can see every decent bullish or bearish candle you've ever seen on this particular instrument will definitely get engulfed one way or the other. I've seen that so many times, and I don't want to go back and start showing you, but just go to any time frame and see any engulfing candle. The only engulfing candle that I can say right here on my front that I didn't get engulfed is this one. This green candle followed by a red candle, right? This green candle also didn't get engulfed. Actually, this bearish candle, that's the reason why this red candle, I mean, the red candle was there first, right? These two red candle, and then this green candle came after, like maybe a couple of hours after. This green, you can see this. Okay, that one didn't get engulfed. Well, maybe for this, I don't know. It's always because it's always ranging. Okay, you can see all of this candle right here, this one, you can see this and this, yeah. I think I thought it didn't get engulfed, maybe to the after, maybe half, all right. And then all of this right here is now this. Okay, it's weird, all right? It's always weird. Maybe this old candle is the reason for this or drop again. So it's a very, very weird and psychologically dramatic pair, personally, as far as the GBP is concerned. Okay, and if you've been maybe when it trend quite nicely. Okay, something like this. It's a dropped and then it will definitely pull back. You can always wait for pullback on Euro GBP. Okay, it will happen one way or the other. That's why I for once don't like it before, but because it's too slow for me, as I grow into swing trading a couple of years back, I figured slow pay doesn't really sound bad. You just have to be patient enough to see how they play out. All right. So currently, I am right now. I still think this range will continue because I know this pair to be a range band kind of trade. I mean, kind of pair. So the plan is to see a break above support. I mean, break above resistance or break below support. If I see any of that, I will take the trade. But anything inside here. Okay, anything inside here, I am not interested as far as Euro GBP is concerned. And that will be my take on Euro GBP. Let's go to WTI. I missed a trade on WTI, but the reason is it didn't actually come to retesting my Fibonacci level, right? So we can see the market dropped dramatically, and then instead of it to come all the way back to retest my 50%, so I can take a trade, it fell down dramatically as well. So for fact that it didn't even bother to retest this particular key zone, even if it doesn't fall at 50%, might as well just fall at 2%. I don't care, for all I care. But I just want to see a decent pullback to retesting this level and then getting resisted. If I got that, then I would have looked into a very decent bearish trade or short trade. Well, that didn't happen, so I decided to just let it go, which seems to be not a very good idea, you know. Well, it's fine. So a quick one on GBP US dollar. GBP US dollar seems to be quite nice. Bullish momentum, at least on a much bigger time frame. However, for me to take a buy trade, I want to see a break above this structure, pull back, then I will go for the 2023 high. And then maybe from there we see it actually transition into a much bigger trade, okay, moving forward. But for now, I am just taking a break on it. I'm not gonna jump the gun. And for the fact that I'm more I'm more bearish on euro dollar, and being bullish on GU, it kind of doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm chilling on both trade right now, on both pair right now. But if euro dollar works faster than GU, I will likely take euro dollar and then forgo GU. All right. That means if EU finally fell to the ground, just as explained earlier, okay, maybe we will witness GU also did something like this before it now probably transcend into the upper echelon, or just start moving to the upside. However, I will still be calm and I will take it slow on this, because I don't want the point that I will be holding on to a very dramatic and avoidable drawdown, which doesn't really make sense. So, for fact that even targeting this, we can say we have a support. Okay, we have a dynamic support right here. So, I wouldn't want to just target from here to here. It doesn't really make sense. Where my stop loss be? Right here, which is too close. If I'm gonna set any very good stop, if I'm entering a trade here, I'm gonna set stop loss maybe here. But being here, I'm not sure it's gonna be up to 1:3 or 1:2.5. So I won't even take the short trade anyways. I would rather just look for buy. I'm looking for buy on EU while I'm looking for sell on. I'm looking for buy on GU while I'm looking for sell on EU. Doesn't align because they're heavily correlated. So that is something to take note of. And that's actually what is keeping me close. I mean, keeping me away from bull trade run right now. But if I see a break above here, for sure, I will take the buy. And if I see EU fail, okay, pull back and fail, I'll take the sell. I will just go for both, and my trading stop will be so tight. I mean, I will go all the way down to 50 minutes to start trailing, because I don't want drama. All right, pound CHF is another pair I'm looking forward to take. Last week I took a buy on pound CHF, which ended up not being a very good trade anyways, because it closed me out in loss. Right now I want to see if the market will pull back here, okay, because if you notice, it has actually pulled back to the daily trend line, which was very, very dramatic. Yeah, as you can see right there, it was a very dramatic trend line right there. So the plan is to see, let's see if I can make something out of this very zoomed out chart. I think it's making a little bit of sense now. So let's see if we can make something out of it. So the plan is to, you can see it's retesting the trend line, but I'm not a trend line trader. Basically, I'm more like a structural person. So I want to see market actually retesting this zone. Okay, you can see right here we have a very scanty and not precise head and shoulder pattern. We can see we have a shoulder, we have a head, and we have another shoulder. Looks nice, but not the exact one, because the shoulder is very, very short. It's way shorter than the head. So that didn't really make much sense. Okay, but that doesn't mean when the market got here, okay, we're testing what we call the neckline. At the same time, we have resistance here, we have support here, we have support here. So if we come back to this key zone and then retested and getting resisted, I might look into what a sell trade moving forward. However, if we break above here and then pull back, probably getting supported there as well, I will take another shot at buying on CHF, because overall, it is a very bullish pair. Okay, it's very bullish right now, so I will look into that. But for now, I'm still waiting, because the pair is still not that is not that ready. Okay, it's not that ready, so I would be patient on this one. USD JPY is another pair I want to take a trade on, and I'm looking to. Okay, yeah, I'm still waiting on this. Okay, I want to see if the price is gonna break above here, maybe pull back, and then come all the way to the top here, so we can start continue to sell. Okay, the selling pressure is still quite there. All right. However, we have all these very, very important levels. All right, that has to be respected, because uh, when we talk the economy, the yen economy, it's getting stronger because of the whole intervention, and because of the whole, I don't know. So one of a sudden, the Bank of Japan, the Fed in the in Japan, they will just wake up, and then they will start making some very funny decisions that they could have made like a couple of weeks back. I don't really understand how they all play their game there, honestly. But the best part is just to see how this unravels. If I get to see the market actually come all the way to the top here, getting resisted, after I've been retested and resisted, you know what we do is to look for a candlestick pattern, then we take a shot at selling again. And knowing UJ as a very bold mover, okay, I'm very sure we might get to see a candle like this. Once I get a candle like this, I might trading stop and get there almost immediately, because at the same time, if it makes a bold move like this, okay, you can as well just move another bold move to the upside. So I don't want to get caught off in another drama. So I think if we get to this level, I will look into a short trade on UJ, and I will be targeting. Okay, I'll be targeting this particular uh, this trend line right there. As you can see, it's a very strong daily trend line. Okay, so let's go a little bit back. All right. You know what? I can also just do that here. So as you can see, we've had, because UJ has been bullish for a very long time. So we have so many trend line drawn. So we have this one. I think this should be the weekly trend line. We have this one that is the daily trend line. Okay, and then we have this seems to be maybe 4 hours or 8 hour trend line. So right now this one has been destroyed, because you can see break it right there. And right now the target is to see if you're gonna get a retest of the daily trend line, this particular one. Okay, we're gonna get a retest of it. If it's also destroyed, then maybe we're getting the retest of this one right here. Okay, so maybe it's gonna come all the way to this place. So right now that's why I'm actually targeting here, because the moment the market touches this place, we might get another shoot to the upside. The same thing we go here, the same thing we go right here, the same thing we go right here. Okay, excuse me for that. The same thing we go right here. All right. So maybe once it touch this area again, we're gonna get a rebound to the upside, and then it will just blow up again. It's well anticipated for, because we've seen that happen so many times. So I guess we're gonna see how it goes. But for now, I'm still keeping my tabs on selling UJ. Okay, I'm selling UJ, and I'll see. Let's see how that goes. Okay, let's see how that goes after all. And also DXY seems to be getting stronger by the day. So that's also on our side to see if the market actually touch that place and then get a rebound. But it's not a trade I'm gonna rush into, so I'm being patient. And then the last trade I'm looking at is USD Okay, USD also could find it so hard to consistently stay below here. Okay, found it so hard, which was disgraceful for the pair. Because come on, it's just come all the way down here, take me out in profit, and then you can now do whatever you feel like doing. All right, but it decided to just touch this extension right here, okay, and then bounce back to the upside. So let's see if we're gonna get a probably price action around this zone, so we can look for another short trade. But right now I am still bearishly biased on USD CHF. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm still bearishly biased on USD CHF, as you can see right there. Okay, and then we have this another short one. Okay, like I said, I don't trade trend line, but I like to draw them a lot. Okay, just to put myself in a very good thought, but I trade structure instead. So right now, I don't know where this is leading to. Okay, and that's why I don't really have any serious plan on it. It's just there just to hold some ground. Basically, I don't really have any serious plan on this guy. So that's that anyways. That's how you get structure. Maybe next week we have another structure, something worth looking at or something worth telling. But for now, I don't really think I do. All right, NZD USD, it's just going down. It's just ripping to the downside, and I thought the same thing will be replicated on NZD, but that was not the case. NZD is finding it hard to actually go down. I mean, what's it gonna take you? Come on, man, just do it. Australian dollar also just keep ripping to the downside. Well, I guess there's a possibility that we might get a pullback soon enough. Okay, there's a possibility of us actually getting a pullback soon enough, like the market will just do something like this. Okay, and then maybe we see it continue to the downside. There's a possibility of that. I will take the counter trend first off. When the market start going up, I will take a buy. Okay, till when is ready to break, which is possibly at the top here. Once it retests this place, getting resisted, and then I see it actually drop again. All right. But as the case may be right now, it's still quite young and still playing around. So we touch here and break below, I'm not sure I will take a short trade. I am not so sure, but there is enough room to it for it to run down here. So we shall see. All right, we shall see. But I'm not sure I'm going to take the short trade. But I ever take it, I'll be risking nothing below 0.5%, nothing above 0.5%. It can be below it, but can't be above it. It will be less than or equals to 0.5% of my account. That's the position I'll be holding on the particular trade. It won't really make much sense. Okay, but just not to miss out on that drop if it eventually happens. So that will be that. And if I lose it, it's not gonna freak me out. NZC chips is another trade I took and I closed very nicely. I closed it somewhere around there. It was very, very beautiful. It was a very beautiful trade. I closed it right there. Okay, I should have actually trailed it because if I'm still trading it, my top line will still be somewhere around there actually. And who knows, maybe we get something like this and it just drop. But I don't want to get too greedy, and also the swap is piling up so much. So I just feel like let me just get out of this trade easy. Okay, let me get out of the trade easy. So that's more like everything on today's analysis. Let's take a quick look at our extra, which is DXY and BTC. So first off, DXY seems to have rep above this structure right now. Okay, it has repped above. It bounced back to the range. Okay, it bounced back into the upside. Okay, since it broke below here, that we thought, okay, maybe this is the end of dollar. The weakness is coming slowly. I said, nah, I'm not ready to do that. So it bounced back here and it ranges for like throughout last week, obviously from the 16th, actually from 18th to like 26th or 28th. It ranges a very long time and then breakout now, kind of pull back. So we can see it actually, we might see it actually retesting July high, which is this month. Okay, so might see it retesting July high, maybe a little pullback and then see it go up to 2023 high. I don't know. We're very close to election, and then there's a speculation about the Fed actually cutting rate in September. I don't know. I don't want to forecast anything genuinely, especially when it comes to fundamentals. So I just want to see how it goes. I want to see what the Fed actually has to say. I want to hear it from the Powell's mouth. Once I hear it from Powell, then I will see how we can factor into the market. Then we all go from there. But for now, I'm staying very, very neutral. I'm staying quite patient, and then I would love to see how it all goes moving forward. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about BTC. As you all know, I have a very short position on BTC, which has actually trailed out painfully. Bro, I might take another shot at buying right now because I was targeting the 74th and my at least. Okay, so I take a buy right there. You can see the market, it has been very productive anyways since it broke above here. We saw this pullback very decisively and we saw the market actually continue the momentum. So I was planning to take a buy trade here, but it fell on Friday, so I couldn't take it. And then during the weekend, excuse me, I want to delete this. I'm going to bring it back right now. Thank you. So during the weekend, we saw it actually went deeper. On Monday, I took a trade. I took a very good buy trade and it went up really nicely. And all of a sudden, we saw this pullback, okay, where kind of give me it puts me in a very nice mood because my trading stop was somewhere around there anyways. So when it came down here and we saw the continuation of the bullish momentum right like this, okay, I put my trading stop right there because that is the new low. Okay, you can see higher high, higher low, be a new higher high, see something like this again. I will go up. That was my forecast, so I will do what? I'll just put my trading stop. I'll keep adjusting my trading stop as we get a new low. Okay, as the new low form, I'm gonna just trail my stop slowly. That's what I do. But unfortunately for me, or let's say fortunately, I don't know, because everything is a blessing. So the market came all the way down, closed me out the trade me out in profit. Right now, the plan is to see if we're gonna see the continuation of that zone, so I can take another buy right here, and then I will also continue to trail. Okay, like I said, it's fun, especially when you're on an 8-hour time frame. You can see everything on the inside before you even go. Okay, but if you're on 1 hour, you might miss some very good trades. Okay, I mean you might miss a trade, but on 8 hour, you will rarely miss a trade unless the market was just too impulsive. Okay, just too impulsive. Market pullback on every time frame, on 8 hour, on 4 hour, on daily, on weekly. Market pullbacks on any time frame, on every time frame, not just the smaller time frames. So that's what so many people don't know. Or maybe you are also watching this and you don't know. Yeah, it does pull back. You can see we have a pullback, break to the upside, pullback, upside, pullback, upside, pullback, upside, pullback. You get not just the smaller time frame at the market pullback, market pullbacks on every single time frame. You just have to be able to watch it. You have to learn how to see it, and then you should, if you know how to see it and you know how to spot it, of course, you should know how to trade it. If you don't, then get yourself some simple knowledge on how to trade the trend. Simple as that. So that's my plan on BTC. Okay, that's also a possibility of it actually coming all the way down, maybe down here, where it was actually where it started from. Okay, if it came all the way down there, and I will also take a buy trade right there. Okay, there is a possibility of it actually dipping below. I will take a buy trade right there. Okay, it's gonna be nice. BTC is gonna be very, very decent moving forward. Okay, but overall, I am bullish on BTC, so to speak. I am very, very bullish on BTC. Simple as that. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Thanks for watching the video. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye for now.